Guys, I have a confession to make. I am old as fuck. I was actually born in the mythical time of pre-2000. I might as well be an 80-year-old grandpa in the eyes of most young people nowadays. This does have one clear upside though. Being old comes with having the wisdom of the ancients. I possess the wisdom of the Onvitaikayan due to my unfathomably old age. And let me share with you this one piece of wisdom I've obtained in my many years of being super duper smart. Watching anime used to be a death sentence back in my day. If you were in high school during the same time I was, you had better keep your wee problem a secret, bro. If these people found out you were an average anime enjoyer, you would get bullied to the ends of the earth. And when I say bullied, I mean bullied. Like British bullied. Like, you used to have the various social circles, right? You had the popular kids who stood at the top, then you had the sports people who were generally well liked. Well, at least where I was from, they were pretty well liked. Next up were the regular people who were neither disliked nor liked, they were just, around. Then you had the more nerdy people who were still tolerated due to not having piss poor hygiene. Then you had the goths/alternatives and the actual stinky nerds who shared the bottom spot of the social ladder. But bro, trust me when I say that if they found out you were into anime, you ended up at the very bottom of this ladder. Even the actual nerds who didn't shower were bullying your ass. Just imagine the stinky goth kid coming up to you just to start roasting you for watching anime. That shit was the most downtrodden experience you could ever experience in, like, school. Well, I mean, I say school, but in general. Like, that had to be the most traumatic turn of events and just destruction of your social life you could ever have. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. Now, I can hear you guys asking, well, Judge, where did you fit in this social ladder, And I mean, obviously, I was 1000% in the super popular circle. Like there was any doubt in that fact to begin with, right, guys?
Liar!
Guys, why do I hear boss music? Okay, I may or may not have been an average dude in high school, but damn was I relatively lucky, because you see, no one ever found out that I was a massive weeb. I remember the very first time I watched an anime, aside from like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, the stuff which aired on actual TV and wasn't even really considered an anime back then. I saw this image of this happy girl with like 2 horns on her head and pink hair and thought to myself, you know what? Why not? What could be the worst thing that could possibly happen, right? It's just one anime. Just this once wouldn't hurt, would it? And first of all, that was the same line every soon-to-be coke addict uses, so that was already a major crimson flag. But secondly, the anime I chose as my first one was Elfen Lied. For those of you who don't know Elfen Lied, well, let's just say it's not the happy-go-lucky anime I thought it would be when I saw the still from it online. Also, the manga is actually good unlike the anime, so I do actually recommend that one, like, not ironically, but, not the point of this video. But this just spiraled me down a rabbit hole of all types of different types of anime. Mind you, this was all the way back in like 2011, maybe like 2012, I'm not entirely sure anymore. But I watched everything from Go Sick, Hunter x Hunter, Anohana, Mirai Nikki, Guilty Crown, Blue Exorcist, Is This a Zombie? Just everything that was really airing at the time, and obviously the things that aired before it, I watched those as well. I was on the fast track, gifted course of becoming a degenerate weeb, but one incident at school led me to making the smartest decision of my life. So picture this scenario. I was up till like 3 AM watching anime the previous night and was at school the next day. Everything went like normal until a certain small incident. This boy in my class, who was already a bit of a target when it came to bullying, was spotted having a waifu phone wallpaper. The amount of shit this kid got for having Saber from the Fate franchise as his wallpaper was eye-opening. I knew then and there that there was absolutely no way I could let anyone here ever know I was into anime if I wanted to live a normal school life. But all of that has just changed nowadays. Today it's pretty normal for pretty much any high schooler to have casually watched an anime or two, or even being a pretty big anime fan is not really a weird thing anymore. Do note that being an anime fan and a full-on just disgusting unhygienic weeaboo who does not shower and exclusively drinks Mountain Dew is still frowned upon, and rightfully so, might I add. But this got me thinking, like, when did it all change? If memory serves me right, it was sometime around, I want to say 2015 or 2016, when I suddenly noticed a lot of other people aside from me just publicly talking about and watching anime. Even to this day, I still have no clear clue how that paradigm shift just randomly occurred. I really don't want to give that piece of shit Attack on Titan any credit for this, but I remember just talking about Attack on Titan and Sword Art Online with the most random dudes and just not getting shit for it. After thinking about it for quite a while, I have come to the conclusion that the advancement in smart devices and them becoming much more accessible in general just gave a lot of people the opportunity to encounter anime on the internet more organically. The rise of social media also greatly contributed to the medium just spreading in the way it did. Even now, apps like TikTok just expose a massive younger audience to anime and manga in general. Back in my day, we didn't have that. We had like Facebook, Hives, and MySpace. That was pretty much it in terms of really popular, quote-unquote popular, social media platforms back in the day. If we wanted to find anime, we had to more like deliberately look for it instead of just encountering it randomly. The internet wasn't as advanced in just suggesting you the huge amount of shit that it does nowadays. Nowadays, no matter where you go on the internet, you will probably encounter at least something anime related in some fashion. Think of memes, clips, manga panels, just people talking about it, entire episodes on Twitter. I don't know why, but that happens. The massive influx of people actually giving it a chance has no doubt contributed to the rise in popularity and just general acceptance of anime in general. To an old man like me, seeing younger people just enjoying anime and not catching any real shit for it, it just does make me pretty happy. Having to hide the things you enjoy is not fun for anyone, let alone a highly unstable teenager in their most vulnerable years. So everyone, be sure to just enjoy the shows you love and not give people shit for enjoying something you think is weird. We are all anime fans here. We are, by definition, pretty weird anyway. But with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Having you all take the time out of your days to watch my videos really does mean a lot, even if you think it doesn't. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and leave a dislike if you hated it, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.